much. Let's get your stock picks. Ricus, where do you see value at the moment?
It's similar to what we were talking about, the construction sector. It's Reunert, which, as you know, is very much involved locally in that kind of spend, infrastructure and things like that. They had a pretty good second half, and I think they probably won't shoot out the lights over the next 6 or 12 months. But what I like is new CEO, and specifically they focus on offshore markets in the form of circuit breakers, where they seem to have maintained their market share in America, which is very important because of the spend on AI centers, and also their defense part of the business, which is doing great guns, if I can use that term, in the Middle East.
All right, let's get your pick then, JP.
My pick is a small cap South African company, Caxton. I picked it about 18 months ago for the first time, and it's up roughly 50% since. But they've also announced a special dividend that'll be payable in the next few weeks because they've got excess cash. And even after that special dividend, if you look at what's on the balance sheet relative to the market cap, you can almost explain the market cap just by the cash on hand and their stakes in other companies, including Impact, which also announced today that they'll be closing one of their factories in Springs because of the strong rand. People can now import, carton boxes cheaper than what they can make it. So that might have put a bit of a lid on the Caxton share price, because the Impact share price is now also under the cosh because of it. But if you look at the sum of the parts basis of Caxton and the large cash balances, I think that gives an opportunity to think, what do they do with their Impact stake? Maybe we are close to a corporate action there. And even if there isn't, on the sum of the parts basis, there's a lot of value in the Caxton share price. So not the most liquid share, it is a small cap, but I think there's value in Caxton shares currently.
All right, gents, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for your time and joining us this evening. That's all for Stockwatch today. Thanks to my guests, Pierre Verster from Protea Capital Management and Ricus Reeders from PSG Hole-in-One Ruimsig. Up next, the close.